Hello, I'm Crickets and welcome back to I Have a Story. I'm here to bring another history lesson to the people. And this has to do with child support. In our world of ideology and titles and paychecks, we use titles to make things feel good, but is there truth behind the title? Been proving it over and over on my channel. Titles and paychecks is all it really is. There's nothing behind it. So let's talk about child support. When child support came out, child support was initiated because not to take care of the kid per se, it was actually to take care of the woman who did not have equal rights in the workplace. Women couldn't get jobs, and the very few jobs there were for women back in the day when child support first started, they didn't pay anything. So women struggled financially. Men, in the ideological world of then, men were supposed to work and women were supposed to stay home and take care of the kids. But is that the world we live in today? Well, absolutely not. Again, I've been denied jobs for being a man and a white man my entire adult life. I wanted to be a police officer. They told me right to my face, we cannot accept your resume. And yes, even all the way back in the 90s, out of high school, I had professional resumes that I made. I made resumes for other people. But when I tried to submit that resume, they said, we'll throw it right in the trash. We're sorry, we cannot hire you. Same thing when I went to the fire department. I wanted a noble job serving my community and my country. I came from a family of military vets. Spent much of my childhood and the strength of what I hold on to in my childhood in a VFW hall. But that's not what the world is today. I truly wanted a noble job. I wanted a job, and I didn't go into the service because I wanted a family too, and I didn't want to go to war because a president had a cigar fetish and decided to play inappropriately with his cigar. I don't want to go to war for that. That's not worth risking my life over. It's none of my business what other countries do when we can't even take care of our own. So I wanted to stay in my homeland and take care of my own country. But I was denied those rights because of racism and sexism. If I was a woman or any other race than white, I'd have been allowed to have a job that I would be proud of and would have cherished and would have made me a totally different person today. But it was okay to hire a man who was completely deaf as a police officer, completely deaf, because that's what's safe as a police. How do you even pass his training if he's deaf? I was in a car accident, rear-ended while I was sitting at a red light again in my life. I couldn't tell you how many times that has happened. Just sitting at a red light and get rear-ended. He was the responding officer to that scene, and he could not hear me talk. I sat 6 inches away from his ear screaming, and he had hearing aids in. Obviously, he's hearing impaired, but he deserved the job because of his skin color being deaf as a police officer than me as having a very strong aptitude to want to do the job physically, mentally, and in my heart and soul. That didn't matter. So child support was never actually truly about supporting the child. It was about supporting the mother who didn't have a right in the workplace to be able to stay home and take care of the kids. So somebody was there for the kids. Well, how is that fair today when my entire adult life it's been the complete opposite? I've been denied jobs and not allowed to have jobs because I'm a man. I'm a white man. Told right to my face. But don't I go out and be racist or sexist and don't have any negative hard feelings about that. Just go and live in the gutters. I'm tired of being treated like dirt in my own country, by my own country, the people that are above that I look up to and wanted to be a part of. No, get out of here. You're a white man. You have no rights. Don't have any rights in court either. Proving that over and over. No constitutional rights, no parental rights, no right to get a job that I would have been proud of. So why is this still happening today? Why do we still have child support? In my divorce, my attorney said, you're disabled, you have medical documentation, you were the stay-at-home dad, you have no income, we can go after her for spousal support. And I said, no, I don't believe in that. I'm happy that I'm not getting abused anymore, and I was told I was getting my kids back. Hell, it's been over 4 years. And it's been over a year now since I've even been allowed to talk to them. And don't nobody care. I filed in court, told we don't want to hear it, get out. Referee said, when I was a kid, I was lucky to talk to my dad once a year. You should be lucky to get whatever you get. That's illegal. All of it is. All of it is illegal. But if you're not the right title and you don't have the right paycheck, it's meaningless. So why do we still have child support today? Because I don't believe in it. I don't want child support. I just want my kids, and I'd be proud to be a parent to raise my children. Tired of it being about the money and not about the kids. Their safety, their health, their welfare, rights, freedoms. None of it matters. All that matters is money. Let it all burn. I hate it. So, why is that not changing along with all the other rights that everybody thinks that they get in this world? Nobody stopped anybody from being gay that I was ever aware of, but yet you got to have gay rights and make a gay pride celebration. What about fathers' rights? Doesn't that mean a whole lot more than your sexual preference? Or women who want to kill their babies? I mean, that makes headlines, right? But not the fathers who want to be fathers, parents, who want to be treated with respect, constitutional rights. It's all wrong.